Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the most recent episode of Friday Night Smackdown, the episode that just ended 10 minutes ago. So yeah, how I usually do these reviews is that I go over all the matches and segments, I rank them, and give the full show a rating at the end of it. So yeah, buckle up because this one is definitely an interesting one. So yeah, let's get right into it, I guess. So the first segment you had was Drew McIntyre, Nick Aldis, and Jacob Fatu, which was a very interesting segment indeed. You saw Nick Aldis kind of getting a little bit like hostile, not hostile, like you saw tension between him and Drew, which begs the question: Are we actually gonna see Drew versus Nick at WrestleMania? Because I felt like it from here with Jacob. I think that's gonna happen. Like it is gonna happen next week. But yeah, I'm thinking this is gonna be put to bed like in a few weeks and all that. Like in the next few weeks. I think Drew versus Nick is gonna happen at WrestleMania. So yeah, it was good at first, and then Drew just quit. He's like, these people, this company, this locker room, I quit. I'm like, bro, what? We already did this stupid stuff with the CM Punk feud in 2020. My voice is cracking by that because I'm already losing my voice, so my bad. And plus, it hurts to talk because I have this really bad like blister right here, which is like spreading, and I need to get it checked out. In short, so yeah, but that's a disclaimer right there. But what's it called? Drew absolutely just quitting out of nowhere. Was just I already knew he was gonna come back later tonight because if Jacob was gonna be in a match, I already knew that Drew was gonna come back. It was so obvious, honestly. So 2 out of 5. That's just lazy booking, lazy booking. Like I said, it was good to start off. Like it had very big tension between Drew and Nick, but Drew just quit, and that's it. Quitting. Yeah, just ruined it. 2 out of 5. So the next up was the Wyatt Six versus MFT in a tag match. It was Uncle Howdy and Eric Rowan versus Solo Sikoa and Tala Tonga. Giant versus Giant, leader versus leader, whatever. This feud should have ended either when MFT took the titles, or when the Wyatt Six, or when Uncle Howdy beat Solo Sikoa. That's when the feud should have ended at, in my opinion. And then I thought it would end here because Nikki Cross distracted Solo. Uncle Howdy did his sister Abigail, and they won the match. Yay! They still get attacked for the fucking lantern. It doesn't matter. I don't care anymore. I do not care anymore. I'm sorry, there's a bug here. I don't care anymore. This match is boring as hell too, because we've seen this match every week at this point, dude. It's so tiring. Get this out of our system. Just be done with it, please. It's dragging. Nobody wants to see it. WWE themselves, I'm convinced they don't want to see this feud anymore. They just want to see it at Mania, I guess. I don't know. Just get this out here. 2.2 out of 5. Horrible. Speaking of horrible, next up was Jade Cargill versus Mi Chin. And oh my gosh, dude, why? Yeah, the match, it was not good at all. We already saw Jade versus Mi Chin, and Jade versus mid-carders is getting so annoying to the point where I just want to crash out. And I never really get mad at watching this stuff. But at the same time, if you want to consistently ruin my TV show every week, then yeah, I'm going to get mad. Because something just sparked. I'm going to die. I don't even know what I was talking about. Damn it, dude. Because if you're wasting 3 hours of my time doing the same stuff it smells like it's spark. It smells like something's burning in here, I swear. Did I just burn the charger out? What the hell happened? My charger can still... I don't even know what's going on at this point. Jade won. I don't care. 1.9 out of 5. It was boring as crap, too. It was terrible. Dude, I swear, I saw a little spark right here. I'm hoping it got caught on camera. Dude, I saw a little spark right here. I smell something burning. It smells like a firework of some sort. I don't know. It's all around this area. My chargers still work. I'm hoping. I hope I don't die. My lights right here, they still work as well. I don't know. Next was Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley's promo, which, oh my god. Jade still can't cut a promo. And at this point, Rhea just couldn't save it herself. Actually, yeah, the only thing that Rhea said was, I'm gonna make you my bitch instead of you being that bitch. Whatever! Stop saying bitch. It's not fun. It's not cool anymore. Obviously. Oh my gosh, bro. Just get us to Mania already. I'm tired of watching the weekly shows. I'm going to one, but yeah, it's not looking good for me right now, obviously. I'll give this one a 1.8 out of 5 because damn, these two cannot cut a promo either. Damn, dude. Gosh. Next up was the Women's Tag Team Championship between Charlexa versus the Irresistible Forces. Now, the Bella Twins actually did return before the Women's Tag match started, which was so random because I just did not know they were on the show. And the crowd, by the way, sucks. The Phoenix crowd sucked all night even at the end, too, the crowd just sucked. They were just quiet for all the show. But for this match, the Bella Twins returned. That's cool, I guess. They were on Raw for like one promo, and then they dipped. And that was it. Gosh. The match was alright. It was developing. It was going at a methodical pace, and it was going to get better, but then the Bella Twins just decided to interfere. Because beforehand, they got attacked by Lash and Nia, so then they had to get involved in the match. At this point, what I'm thinking is that they're going to make a triple threat for WrestleMania. Charlexa, Nikki Bella, and Brie Bella versus Irresistible Forces. Maybe a fourth team getting added, like Julia and... No, Julia's going to defend her title. Never mind. Maybe triple threat attack. I don't know. I'll give this match a 2.8 out of 5. I mean, it was getting there, but... Stupid. Stupid. Next up was Damian Priest and R-Truth versus Los Garza. Now, everyone's hating on this team. I actually like this team. I think they could actually be a pretty fun tag team, especially go on a pretty fun tag title run. I mean, anything to get the titles off of the fucking MFT at this point, dude. I'm tired of that championship reign. And this championship reign started recently. I don't even care anymore. Yeah, I want to say okay with this tag team. I think they're a pretty good duo. What I don't like about this match, I mean, the match was fine. It was honestly pretty okay. But what I don't like about this match is that it made Los Garza look too weak, in my opinion. Priest was just killing him. He was no-selling a lot of their moves. It's a little annoying. I just don't want the tag teams to be squashed that easily. Now, the match was like 8 minutes, but still, when Priest was tagged in, it was just... Bro, he was just destroying him. They just never had a chance in the first place. My gosh. So, yeah. I'll give the match a 3.1 out of 5. It was fine. But, damn, bro. Like, at least have the tag teams... At least let them have strength, I guess. I don't know. Let's move on. Next up was Miz TV versus Miz TV with Jelly Roll and Kit Wilson. Damn. Honestly, if you're like a super big casual fan, this wasn't much to you. I mean, this like, what's it called? You were laughing at this, like, because I laugh at everything. I think everything is cool. But at the same time, I looked at this, being a critic and all that, I looked at this and I was like, what the fuck is this for? They're like, yeah, it was a cool comedic thing, but now as it's set in, I'm like, wait, what is this for? If you take this out of the show, like, it has no effect on the show, honestly. It was just there to be there at this point. It was there to fill up a spot, which could have gone to somebody else, honestly. It was a funny watch, but it had no direction. Like, I mean, if it did, are we really going to see Jelly Roll versus Kit Wilson at WrestleMania? Really? I don't even think Kit Wilson's that over yet, but... It's a matter of time, but still, what the heck? What are we doing? I don't know. It's just unnecessary at this point. I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. I don't know. This had nothing to it. Like, literally nothing to it. I don't know why they did this. Next up was Tiffany Stratton versus Kiana James. It was fine, honestly. But what was the point? Literally, there was a point in the show before this match, like an hour before this match started. And it was Julia and Kiana cutting a backstage promo saying, Tiffany, your shot at the title is not going to be handed to you. Like, where the fuck did she ask for a title shot? These two have never had any interaction with each other. And now all of a sudden they're fighting for the title. Are they? Why are they building a WrestleMania program with no build? They're building this program, but it had no history, no interactions behind it, no teases. And that's what people are tired of. Too much teases. They had no teases here. Like, brother, what is going on? Tiffany won, cool, but like, what was the point? I mean, cool, Julia versus Tiffany at WrestleMania sounds good, but where's the build-up? This happened out of nowhere. Dude, it is crazy at this point, dude. What the crap? So then next up was the main event match, Jacob Fatu versus Trick Williams. I mean, the match was good, but yeah, they got this match because they were arguing backstage after the Drew segment. And speaking of Drew, oh my gosh, the Unquay. Did we all see this coming? Yes, we fucking did, bro. This was the same bullshit they used in 2024 with the CM Punk feud. Bro, you're like, they were not fooling anybody with this, bro, this time around. Why? This is just lazy booking. Why are we recycling this for a lower feud that's not even Hell in a Cell worthy? Why? Why are we? That was a lot of. I had a lot of whys. Why was this episode so ass? I have not seen a SmackDown this consistently bad in a while. And I say SmackDown because Raw, the tribute episode of AJ Styles, was bad too. But that show seems like WrestleMania night to WrestleMania 40 compared to this crap, bro. The match was good. I'll give it a 3.3 out of 5. It was a good match. It was the best match of the night, which is such a low bar to say. I'm stuttering because of how pissed off I am right now. Actually, I'm just stuttering because of how shitty that was. The entire show was up to this point. But yeah, lazy booking, lazy ending. Trick got the win at least, but wow. I mean, let's get to the end at this point. Let's get to the end. Let's end this now. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The actual ending was the WrestleMania contract signing between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. This was generational. The 2.5 hour shit show we got, and then the last 30 minutes of this being generational it's just something, bro. It just tells you how WWE can go from absolute bullshit to the best thing in the world, and just like that. I'm just glad I was able to end the show happy. I'm like, oh my gosh, this happened. I'm actually really excited now. I'm just glad it didn't end shitty. I'm just glad it ended well. Oh my gosh, dude. But yeah, they were doing the contract signing, right? And yeah, here's the respect stuff, and that's what just made me get tuned out of it. I was like, yay, the respect stuff and all that. Is Randy turning heel? Probably not. I was thinking the turn's gonna happen at WrestleMania, honestly. Well, I think it was actually Cody going to turn heel too, because nobody's going to boo Randy at this stage of his career. But then out of nowhere, as soon as they're hugging, Randy Orton just slams his head onto the table where they're signing their contracts and just fucking kills him. Literally kills him. Is Cody alive in kayfabe? Is he alive? Is he alive? I don't even know. Randy just kicked him in the nuts, so Cody's not having a kid anymore. I'm sorry, that's just rude. And he just literally murders him. Literally grabs him and throws him out of the ring. By the way, tears his suit apart and then throws him out of the ring. Throws him out of the ring. And then once he's out of the ring, he throws him across the announce table, which is insane. And then he hits him with the steel steps. And then the next shot you see of Cody, he's bleeding out of his face. You can see the wound too. It's open, an open wound. He's That's an insane blade job by Cody. He took it for the love of the game. He's bleeding out. Blood everywhere. His suit went from white to red. The announce table is covered in blood. Randy's shirt and his arm covered in blood. It was so uncomfortable, but it was so insane. It was so good to see Randy Orton turning heel again, because playing babyface Randy honestly was boring for the past year and all that. But seeing Randy go back to that 2009 phase of himself, like that menacing 2009 phase of himself where he just didn't give a fuck, that is something that was desperately needed. And I think that's something that's needed from a heel today at this point. Because heels today, they don't do that much like Randy just did right now. And yeah, Randy's just going crazy. He pushed Nick Aldis. Jelly Roll came in. He pushed Jelly Roll down. And as soon as you think Randy's gone, he gets a chair and viciously whacks Cody in the face with it. It's just the most uncomfortable heel turn ever. But at the same time, it was uncomfortable. I'm like, ugh. But at the same time, I was like, oh my god, this is the best decision they could have made. And now, guess what? I'm excited for the match at WrestleMania. It has so much potential now. This build can be this build can be generational. The same thing I had with the Roman and Punk feud. At first, I was like, no, I don't want this, honestly. And then that one promo, that one little segment, it hooked me. And that's exactly what they did here. They hooked me on this. 5 out of 5 for that segment. My gosh, dude. Now let's finally rank the matches. My gosh, you can see from that list, nothing good at all. The Jacob match took the cake. And here are the promos. Oh, wow, nothing good either. This show was a pile of dog shit until I'm swearing a lot. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I don't mean to swear this much. I'm very sorry. Man, don't let your kids watch this. But yeah, this show was a steaming pile of dog water until the end of it, dude. Everything on this show was bad. Everything was bad. If the match was good, the booking was bad. Dude, just horrible. And then that generational segment at the end of it just saved me from crashing out like crazy. I'm crashing out anyways. I'm gonna give the show a 2.2 out of 5. Wow. It was originally like a 1.9 until the Randy and Cody segment saved it. So yeah, cool there. I'm gonna edit this and go to sleep. Good night.